Kia ora. Alright, so this is my attempt at the kami from Rising Sun. Now, I did make a previous video where I tried to do the other two kami, and I also tried to do this guy over here. And I speed painted him, and it was super blotchy. I really hated it. I said I was going to paint it again. So I went and re-primed it with this stuff. Yeah. And then I dropped it. I dropped it on the floor under my house, which is pretty messy. It got a whole bunch of dust all over it, some random hairs, cobwebs, and it was kind of hell. So I scrubbed it as much as I can. I actually don't know much about cleaning up minis like some of you pros do, but yeah, I had to start from scratch. So this was kind of a hell of a ride. I was going to airbrush it, but then I decided I'll try and give wet blending a go, and to do that I used this Artist Opus 4 brush, which was I saw a video of theirs doing wet blending, and it was a little bit small, so I thought I'd give it a go. It was my first attempt. I'm kind of happy with it in certain places. I do like that I was going to completely avoid these kind of weird these are blotchy things, but they're kind of supposed to resemble flowers, because I didn't know how to draw them, and I ended up just stippling a red with one of my dry brushes and then a teal or a green afterwards. Yeah, I'm at a point where I'm okay with it. Just need to there's a little bit of chipping going on up there that I need to solve, but I'll get that sorted a little bit later. This guy was a bit of fun. Firstly, this was the first time that I only use white for primer. Normally I do a zenithal prime, but I didn't do it with this guy. And then I just did a base coat and then just went at it. I also did a bit of a wet blending for this person as well, because I did this today. I'm kind of happy. So normally I kind of speed paint to get these effects, and with these kind of flowy fabrics, it's a little bit new to me. So I kind of like how this guy's come out. Man, he looks like he's tough too. Didn't bother with the eyes though. Probably won't. This guy, uninspired. So if you look down here, this is my first attempt at doing basing, and I watched one video. In the comments, the people were just contradicting what this person was saying. I kind of followed his steps. Now I got this kind of shit thing that I really hate, but it's PVA glued on. Then I just left him there. So live and learn. What have I learned? I've learned to do a little bit more research when it comes to actually doing basing. Yeah, this guy was fun. Started off as a wet blend speed paint, then a dry brush on top, plus a little bit of speed painting on the tentacles, and then dry brushing on top of that, and then painting in the little pieces of things on his skin. He's kind of got like these interesting kind of, like they're almost like tattoos where they're red filled in with black. Put those in there. I've got a little bit of touch up here on the black up top, a little bit, so I'll solve that later, and then I'll varnish it. And then finally, I think this is like the thunder god. This guy is pretty cool. I had to do a couple of coats on the skin. The skin itself was, sorry, I'm in the center. The skin itself was the too green, and then I did a little more dry brushing on it, then did a glaze over it for a lighter glaze. Also did the stippling effect for the effect on his shorts, whatever you call them. Couldn't really do his white tattoos, didn't really understand how to do that. But on top of that, he got his drums done, gold tips on it, got those little details on the side, got his horns, and at the back he's got a little bit of hair and whatnot. Yeah, so essentially when it comes to the Rising Sun of the copies that I've got, like, I do not have the Dynasty Invasion. I guess I've done most, if not all, of the figures, except I haven't done the actual, the Bushi and the Daimyo and those types of things. So I don't know if I will, because I like them that they're in separate colours and they're easy to understand who's who. Although maybe another project. But aside from that, other projects that I've got ahead of me is the Nemesis Retaliation player pieces, and I actually still probably have another 100 or so Marvel United characters get started. Those take a little bit more detail, but yeah, Kami done. That's it. Peace.